Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be installing a center console safe by Mabett. It's a stainless steel powder coated enclosure that goes inside the center console. Let's go check it out.
A big thank you to Mabett for providing the product for this video. This is a powder coated stainless steel enclosure and comes with everything you need to install it. It comprises of 3 pieces, 2 side panels and a locking top panel. It's a nice thick gauge steel and it has a spring-loaded hinge for the lid. The first step is to open your center console and remove anything that you might have in there. You also need to remove the OEM Ford felt mat that's in there. The panels actually have a slight angle on one edge, so just make sure you get them in the right way round. Once you've got it set in there, use the included pin to mark the center point of the 2 holes that you need to screw into. Now that you've marked the center of the holes, you're going to lay one of the screws down in there, ready to screw down this panel. You can use the included Phillips screwdriver to screw that panel in place. These are self-tapping screws, so you're going to have to put a bit of force in to make sure it goes in securely. And moving on, do the same with the second screw. Align the screw and then tighten it down firmly. Now going to the other side of the center storage box, repeat the process and screw down the other panel. Mark up the centers of where the screws are going to have to go in. Place the self-tapping screws and then tighten them down. Now I've obviously installed the side panels, but what I'm doing here is showing you what we're about to do as we move forward with the installation. When we set the lid on top of the side panels, there are 4 nuts on the underside that we're going to need to tighten. And being as you'll be doing it blind, I'm just showing you here what you need to do on the underside of the panel. So this is the panel the right way up from what you were just looking at. You lay this top panel on top, open it up for access, and align the sides with the top. Now take the small nut and screw it onto the bolt which is going through and affixing the side panel to the top. It's a very tight space, so just take your time, press down, and you'll be able to get it in place. Install the second nut to attach the side panel to the lid. And then move on and do the other side. And then using the included wrench, just tighten them down firmly. And that's the safe installed. As you can see from this top view, the lip for the lid actually sits underneath the plastic bezel and it's screwed in, so it's not going anywhere. The locking mechanism on top is nice and secure as well. You just need to rotate the dial to open it, It automatically opens, it's got a nice strong spring-loaded hinge, and then very easy to close after. I recorded this part before installing, but this shows you how to adjust the code. As an example here, the code is set to 000. If I change it to 888 for example, it is locked and won't open. So I set it back to the code that will open it, which is 000. Now using a pin, press in on the side of the cylinder and change the code to what you want it to be. In this case, I'm going to change it to 888, and as you can see, it opens up. If I put the code back in as 000, you'll see it's locked and won't open. Putting it back to 888, it opens up just as it should. So that shows you how to change the code. It's a really well made product, it fits perfectly, looks good, and is fully functional.
As you can see, it's another really easy install. It's just 4 screws and 4 nuts that hold it all together, but it's really sturdy, nice and strong. That lock mechanism is really good and durable. Easy to change the code on if you want to change the passcode. There's plenty of space in there. This is going to give us a little bit of added security when we're driving with the doors off or the tube doors on, and just make sure that our valuables are secure while we're out and about. Overall, I'm really impressed with the quality of the product. The finishing and the coating on it is really nice. You're not going to just jimmy it open. It's got a good mounting mechanism in there, so very impressed. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.